Mr. Larry Chen.
I miss you.
I know, I miss you too. It's so good to see you in person and not just on the internet or through electronic mail.
Well, hello, Mr.
Hi,
Brocket. And then we got June, Mr. Hardcore.
Takahashi-san.
I don't think anybody else flicks me off more on camera than this guy. So yeah, exactly. Do your trick. Do your trick. So show us your Z32 300ZX build.
This is it.
That's it? That's the interview? Done?
Yeah, this is a...
This guy right here.
Yeah.
This is it. Okay, thank you. That's a wrap here at SEMA 2024 with your host, Junichi Takahashi-san.
All right, so what's the story behind this? I saw you flew over early.
Yeah, actually,
Three times.
To beautiful New Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks. Sorry.
To work on this incredible build. What's the story behind this build?
Yeah, this car, the story at first, inheritance of the L33. Because my L33 Pandem is already iconic of the heart of Tokyo. Mm-hmm. And when I got starting this project with Miura-san, yeah, he want to be a try to the G33, even the G32, two car entry to the SEMA show this year. Then I have to need finding the partner who's building. Because
this is the partner right here,
yeah,
Mr. Dan Brocket.
That's why this project, my feeling and the builder, the JB guys is we had must be buying in the car, building it myself in the USA, registration in the USA, showing in the USA, driving in the USA. Yeah, maybe a Japanese never been tried.
Okay, so then US car.
Yes.
Did you find it in New Mexico?
No.
Myself.
He bought it from Copart.
Okay.
290,000 miles. That's almost 500,000 kilometers.
Barely used.
Barely used, so everything was thrashed. The thing ran on like a cylinder and a half, pulling it in, and then we took everything out.
Was it a turbo or was that NA?
No, NA.
Okay.
2x2, NA.
Well, why on Copart? Couldn't you have just gone to Facebook Marketplace and got one for $1,000?
After we got it, I sent him like 10 links to different ones that were in much better shape that would have caused much less heartache. But June was like, no, good bones.
Yeah, we want to be the tried. And we just want to be the tried.
Okay. You just wanted it to be difficult.
Oh,
that's what he wanted.
It was something.
He wanted it. He knew it was something that you were going to build, so he wanted to make it as hard as possible.
Now,
for you.
on top of this, I've had drift cars at SEMA, which, as you know, can be duct taped, zip tied, barely held together. So this is my first time doing a SEMA build, and we decided to do two.
Okay.
For some stupid reason.
And there's no zip ties on here.
No!
None that I can see.
It was heartbreaking for me, Larry.
So is this the first
ever
kit?
First ever Z32 Rocket Bunny kit.
Designed by Miura-san.
Designed by Miura. This is the master kit. Same with the Z33. Master kit for version 2.
Oh.
First one in existence.
Okay.
So the first time they flew over, we gutted it. We got all the rat poop out of it.
Wait, you didn't tell me there was bonus things.
Oh, there's so many bonus things. We took out all the seals that just basically fell off. They came over, we painted and shaved and did everything on the interior. Then they flew away. So then it was up to me to figure out how to do the V8 swap and all the suspension, which is all the GK Tech stuff that's on there and the Fortunes. And we didn't have the wheels, so it was just a chassis on a lift for 3 months, and then they flew back.
I know what happened. He saw this on Copart, and he shed a single Japanese JDM tear because he wanted to save this car because he saw that it had rat poop and it was basically going to get crushed.
It was bad.
And then he's like, you know what? This was born in Japan. I'm going to save it.
And it's
I'm
cool
gonna give
because
it
it's
a new
left-hand
life.
drive, which is different for them. It's now V8. It's still manual transmission. It's still gutted, just like his R33.
There are USDM things that you've done to it, like this
thing. And
Corvette
it's shaved.
LS3.
So Shay from 1010s did all the motor swap stuff, all of the wiring, and it came out fantastic.
It looks great.
It's
really
like
clean.
a Volkswagen style build with a V8.
You know, it's funny to me because the VG that's in here, it seems like that's shoehorned in.
It is.
This actually
is
has more room.
Yes, 100%. And it makes infinitely more horsepower, and you can buy parts at AutoZone.
That is nice.
And
Okay,
it made 470 first rip, and we don't have enough injector. NA.
so you can make more.
Yeah, this thing could be over 500 wheel easy.
It's the thing is, Jun's used to V8 power. He loves
V8s, but this is his first drift car with a V8.
Succeeded from my 70s Camaro.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it is a drift car. It's not just the show cars. So it's got a hydro e-brake. It's got the angle kits. It's got the lowering knuckles. It's got
So all GK Tech stuff.
100% GK Tech everything underneath.
Did they make stuff for this chassis before?
Yeah.
Or did you force them to make
It's
it?
very little known. The front end of these cars are just like R32, R33, R34 Skylines. The rear is S chassis.
But why this chassis? Because this is not really known for being a good drift chassis. It's so heavy
It's
too.
because the motor. It's because of the VGs, I think. Like
Right.
there's no way around that part of it. But when you take that part of it out of it, then you're like, oh well, this is actually a pretty good chassis, I think. And then all the suspension stuff works. Why not use them? It's just the motor, I think, is the part that holds everybody back from building these in the first place.
You know, I've always liked the way these look. I think they
They're
look
fantastic because they're already low, they're already wide, and then you add a Rocket Bunny kit to it, and then it's 210 millimeters wider on each side, which is really difficult to get on a trailer, by the way.
great. The interior is nice.
So it, again, just mimics the R33 in Japan with simplicity. Oh, by the way, these glow in the dark.
Oh, nice. Glow in the dark stitching.
Just so you know. Floyd's Upholstery in Albuquerque knocked it out of the park with that. He was like, you want glow in the dark stitching? And I hadn't even finished writing, and I was like, yes, please.
What transmission are you running?
T56 needs a T56 Magnum because now it's making a little too much beans.
Has he broke traction in this thing at all?
No, we were
drifted
finishing
off?
it Monday morning in the Airbnb garage,
Nice.
as typical SEMA builds go.
Yeah. Is this part of the kit too, the wing?
Wing is
So
part.
what's part of the kit? The wing, the rear fenders?
Mud guard.
Side skirts,
Side calls and bumper.
front fenders, and bumper.
That bumper is nice. It really kind of updates the look. It does remind me a little bit of that FC, maybe a little bit of the nose.
And it uses S13 D-Max Sylvia corners,
Oh, cool.
just like the Corvette kit. Which is funny you say it upgrades the front end of this. I think the Z33 kit reverts back to the 70s Z style.
Oh.
So I have signals from a 1970 240Z on my Z33 now. So it went the opposite way with that one.
And this is so much style. It looks
It
great.
is.
I
It's
really
ridiculous. It's so good. And the
Dang.
color, June's like specific color for these is,
Yeah.
I'm very happy to have a car in this color.
So when is he gonna drift it? When are you gonna drift it?
No coast.
No cost.
Okay, no coast.
Yeah.
No, next year in New Mexico.
Yeah.
In New Mexico.
It's your track. You
Yeah.
own the track.
Yes.
Tandem.
Pandem tandems.
Tandem.
You know what?
Nice.
Maybe one year I'll come and drift with you guys.
I've only been inviting Larry for 14 years to come to the No Coast Drift Party.
I've
Maybe
only-
he'll pencil me in.
I've only known how to drift for 2 years. I don't know how that's
but
possible.
that didn't mean you couldn't come hang out.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I like what you guys do. I love it.
Thanks, man.
Still to this day, if you guys haven't seen, one of my favorite all-time videos
Uh-oh.
is of this guy drift versus or motorcycles
Motorcycle versus car drift
cars drift. Mr. Officer Dan.
Hello, it's me from Internet 1.0.
Yeah, with the exact same glasses. You haven't changed.
Basically, Officer
Yeah.
Dan, High Plains Police Department, PD for short.
It's so good. Like the video is so good.
Thanks, man. It's
Internet
1.0. That was when things were much more simple.
things were still in like 360p.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great,
No,
man.
not 4K.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
That was
Now-
a good time.
4K.
Yeah.
June and 4K.
I'm Jun of the Hardcore Tokyo, aka Mr. Mother.
In 4K. In 4K.
All right, so should we check out your Z32?
Yeah, let's go check that thing
Okay.
out.
All
We're
right,
gonna have to
we'll check
take a walk, but
All right.
let's go check it out.
Okay, sounds good. What do you got there?
This really cool guy that I've known for a really long time that
Ew.
made me jump out of a porta potty with 14 other guys
Ew.
just gave me one of these.
So that's my
What does this say?
anti-gravity pin.
Anti-gravity. What does that mean? That means lightweight and in the future. Actually, it doesn't mean that at all. But check this out. Oh, you know what you got to do? Unlock the car.
Whoa,
The future also.
your popper still works.
Yeah, that's, it's working on it. Ah,
Oh, what?
did you see that?
What a hot boy
You know what
setup.
that's not doing? Being heavy on the cardboard that's holding it up.
Wait a minute. Okay, love the battery, but what the hell is going on here?
Dude.
What is
so,
this hot boy drift car setup?
Look at, hear me out. This is a early 2000s car. Now with 1970s styling, I went and got period correct 2000s Rockford Fosgate and a capacitor and wired this in, mounted to the sub box like you would have in the 2000s, and then got some 10s in this thing, and they glow. So when I turn the key on, they actually light up. It's really stupid, and you can't even see it, but I'm proud of it.
Okay, so what are we looking at here? What is this?
So this is a 2003 Nissan 350Z.
But then this kit, first
But then-
time.
First version 2 Rocket Bunny kit for this model.
So no more like those dotted lights and
No.
bunch of stuff. It's all smooth.
And these are those corners I was talking about. So these are from a 1970
yeah.
240Z.
Right.
And this kind of mimics the bumper bar from that car. So really downgraded year-wise to this. And it looks absolutely fantastic. And it's 84 inches wide.
Wow, that is a wide boy.
It fitted my trailer by like a quarter inch on each side. It's terrifying.
Huh. What are the pieces that come on the kit?
This one, no side skirts, front bumper, and fenders only, and then that amazing wing.
Okay. The whole front bumper is one.
And the chin spoiler.
Okay, got it. The chin spoiler is super cool.
And so this one was a little bit different. June had his style where he wanted the gutted race car look.
Yeah.
I wanted a full interior, comfortable drift car for once.
Is this something that you would take on Drift Week?
Not on Drift Week, but I am going to take it to my track and beat the living crap out of it.
Okay.
Probably a bad decision.
What motor are you running?
This is a VQ. On the interior, I chose white because milk was a bad idea. But we got the status seats in there, grip wheel, and then a hardcore wheel. We got carbon fiber stuff.
It's really good condition for.
Isn't that crazy?
For
It's like a time
2003,
capsule.
Yeah.
I've never had a nice Z. I've never sat in a nice Z. All of my Zs are giant pieces of garbage. This is the only nice Z I've ever been in.
So the motor's mostly stock?
No, full built motor. Again, full GK Tech everything. This one got front and rear knuckles, upper, lower control arms, everything from GK Tech. All the arms, the hydro kit. It's got dual caliper, big brake from Sika. Carbon fiber. Single turbo, built motor, made 470 wheel on 8 pounds.
The question for me is, how does this do for heat? Because I seem to have such a problem with my car, even running NA, just getting hot so quickly.
I haven't drifted it yet.
Okay.
I'll have to get back to you on that one, but it's probably not good.
Really? One lap wonder.
Yeah,
One lap cool down.
Half a lap and be like, man, that looked really cool in that one picture.
Right. 30 minutes of cool down.
But yeah, so this is, I bought the car already with this so that we could focus on the kit and the interior, all suede interior. So it's weird to me coming from drift cars and then having to build 2 SEMA cars, like having to pay attention to everything.
Love that they're matching cars.
Yes.
One generation apart.
Yes, grandpa and grandson.
Yeah. I think they're cool. I like them. I can't wait to see you guys drift together.
I can't wait either.
Yeah.
Like the footage from that is going to be like mind-blowing to me because that shouldn't even happen ever.
Awesome.
But I'm here for it.
Cool. Well, good to see you as always.
Yeah, man.
Hope to check out your track soon. I'm so jealous that you have
Always.
your own racetrack.
Open door invite.
Meanwhile, Irwindale, we're losing the best drift track in Southern California.
I'm just happy I actually got to drive there once. Actually, I got to drive there twice, 2 years, 2014, 2015. Bucket list checked off. Happy to be in.
Just
but
turn it into
sad
an
to see it
Amazon
go.
warehouse already.
That's what everything's going to.
It's so sad.
Luckily, Amazon already bought land and put a warehouse up right near our racetrack, so they can't even do that now. So we're good. Everything's fine for now.
I love it.
But thank you, Larry. I appreciate you coming and hanging out and learning about the Rocket Bunny Zs and talking about anti-gravity and GK Tech. You're a saint amongst men.
Twinsies.
Twinsies. Oh, that's a license plate idea.